Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Avowed serimize kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Buraya gitmemiz için nereden gidebiliriz ki? Şuraya bir gidelim ya. Bakalım ne varmış orada. Ay.
Envoy.
Ne oluyor lan?
Ironic. No. Paradis clearly understands your...
Careful, he could be a messenger.
Aedyrians are all around us. My compatriots have observed your judgment. We do not give second warning.
Sikerim belanı. Bu bir bakalım ya. Güçlendirme falan varsa alalım. Ne istiyor? Bozulmuş adra. Hı. Nasıl yükseltiyorduk? Ne diyor? Balarok cilt. Hangisi o? Bu. Yanlışlıkla çıkıyor her seferinde. Olarak cilt yine kalmadı. Hatta şöyle bir şey yapalım. Pardon, şunu açmayacağız. Tamam. Balarok cilt hangisiydi şu? Bana dedik. Ya her seferinde çıkıyorum ya. Adraban. Dur. Efsaneviye geçtik. Ejderha postu, kanlı kurbağa mantarı. Ejderha postu. Kanlı kurbağa mantarı burada. Ejderha postu. Yok. Ejderha postu istiyor. Şöyle bir şey yapsak. Envanter. Ejderha postu nerede? Zaten. Buna CTRL 15 yapınca bir olması lazım. Buradan oluşması lazım. Deneyelim. Aynen. Üf. Harika, efsane oldu. Kılıcı kara ağaç dalı. Bunların hepsinden bir yapayım ya. Bundan da yapayım. Ağaç dalı yapacağız. Taşmış ağaç yapalım. Evet, ağaç dalı yapalım. Da yapalım. Yapalım. Çelik yığını da yapalım. Ejderha postu bir daha yapalım. Bundan da yapalım. Bundan da yapalım. Bundan da yapalım. Hepsini yapalım. Tamam. Taba bastık. Tamam, hepsinden yaptım. Bir daha geldik. Tamam, bu da mükemmel oldu. Harika.
What are you grinning about? Huh?
Bir dakika, şu silahı değil de normal şey silahı yokmuş.
Right. Well,
Tamam, gidelim.
stop it. That's just how my face looks, Mario.
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before. We have questions. We will leave when we are satisfied.
Ya bunu istemedikçe buraya koyuyor ya. Büyüler nerede? Bu var. Bunu 1'e koy. 3'ü hiç sevmiyorum zaten. Geri gel. Bunu 3'e koyacağım. Tamam. Adamı da asmışlar.
Something doesn't feel right here.
Evet, şimdik.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure? Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me. She was looking none too pleased. Might have had something to do with that poor fellow who got strung up. No one told you? The rebels hanged one of your kin. Fellow by the name of Garrick. Suppose they wanted to send a message. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
As long as she's not on our set. Hopefully, your handling of Egwolf brought us some grace with her.
A desperate young man at your embassy asked me to deliver this to you. Apparently his expedition team has run into some trouble in the caves north. I reckon he was a little starstruck by the whole idea, and no one else could spare the time. Oh, and I wouldn't wait too long. Those caves have been unstable the last few days. Roots and earthquakes and the like. Take care out there. You're cleared to pass, Envoy.
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Aedyrs moving in.
And Egwolf's death won't help matters.
You had to know that might happen. I mean, you've met Ludwig.
Regardless, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling...
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense.
They're certainly making their presence known. Can't say they're making any friends, though.
I don't like that Ludwine woman. She gives me the vrikas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift. Taking in the slack is one thing. They look ready to strangle each other.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of this.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm? Unless they have their own use for you. That's what's giving me the shakes.
We're headed to Fjord Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your...
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are...
Most fun things are...
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great...
I haven't been back in a while, but Fjord... It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of Animancers who'd soured on politics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches. All surviving off the work of the farmers who grow...
They're an eccentric bunch. It turns out that academics are...
They don't understand what they're messing with.
They've held it at bay, until recent. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, but rumor has it some unnatural... We'll find out soon enough. There's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Third Born, Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for... You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of...
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that were...
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines. Well, you came to the...
You and I have quite the advantage. That's the spirit.
Aynen, hadi
What
gidelim
about
ya.
you, Marius? What's next?
I have, you know, things to do back in Paradise. It keeps me plenty busy.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good...
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands.
Yeah. Who else is gonna show us which mushrooms we can eat?
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the... I have 2 rules. No campfire songs, and no hug.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous...
Good to have you with us, Mark.
Right. Go to bed before you violate...
Bak be. Bir saat sürdü anasını satayım. Ve yükseltecek hiçbir şeyimiz yok. Doğru mu? Doğru. Aynen öyle, hadi gidelim.
By the way, I never met that Orlan girl before in my life.
What Orlan girl?
You remember.
Fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust she knocks.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
No ladders, Envoy. Wouldn't
You're welcome to my shoulders.
Shoot. That vase is far too high for me. And but perhaps we don't need one. Do they really? I wonder what other advent. Maybe the 3 of you have experimented?
I'll try anything twice.
In any event, I already have a lover. He always carries a ladder. But sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fjord, and I need this vase now. That doesn't excuse your lack of a ladder, dearie. The vase sits atop that tower beside us. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard...
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins. But no one listens to me.
Dur ya, yan görev almak istemiyorum. Ana görevden devam baba. Nereden gideceğiz lan? Yol varmış zaten.
Seen Emerald Stair like this. It's usually so nice.
The armored mask. We dream of... Flee from her. Blazing ire. Pain through the... You are not safe with her. Did the deer anger the blaze? Did the brush? She hurt us. We only... The canopy stretches over the sprout to steer clear. Cull or tend, the bear's blood. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen.
Here we go! Let me catch my breath. Well, that was fun.
As if people weren't hungry enough.
You told us that animancy would save our crops, and now look, spoiled on the vine. Zarifs won't even touch them.
I'll take what if the god. Some say that if you need it, let.
Neyin var bakalım? Neyin var mı? Da yok. Çesi. Onu alayım.
What do you mean that's all you've got? Last week you said that'd be great.
You know what I said. We have so much more.
Anlat bakalım vali.
The Emperor's envoy. Captain Alfir of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite... these... Valiant. Good. Perhaps he will listen to you. I am not. Still, I think the governor is too stubborn to be persuaded even by the Emperors. When diplomacy fails, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety. Barter for peace, prepare for war. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Can I interest?
Haydi. Ne alayım? İyi güzel şeyler aldık. Oo, bir sürü satıcı var ha.
Spirits are truly wonderful. Powerful, self-aware.
Ben de satıyorum.
If you,
We have
Ne var? Oo, ver abi. Başka? Başka bir şey yok. Zaten şeyler aldık ha. Yeni
Come
nerede?
on, come on. My invention is guaranteed.
Careful! We'll get thrown out of the pub. We're already...
I had one job.
Pour you a drink.
Pour. But
Yok, buna gerek yok. Hiçbirine gerek yok.
Ado. Well, I...
Haydi. Ver. Kılıç. Balta kullanmak istemiyor. Kılıç iyidir. Ama hançer de hızlıdır. O da ayrı bir şey. Dağın üstü. Ver bakayım. Heh, tabanca istiyorum ya. Şey istemiyorum. Dağın üstü. Üf. Ver. Tamam. Abi efsane şeyler aldım.
Jata, what's the meaning of this?
Look at... How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The dream scourge is here, in the soil. And it's... Oh my goodness. In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear...
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself. Very well. I hope you remember that behind these...
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your... As you can see, I was just proving a point to...
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around. And now I don't... First came the invasive species. Roots and mycelium growing overnight. The dream scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife. Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
We definitely agree on that.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust... Before we can deal with the dream scourge, unfortunately, new experiments have to go through.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous. I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate it. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you.
While we argue among ourselves, the dream scourge is tearing the lip. Really? Unexpected from an Aedyran. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties.
Your request is denied, Chiata.
I wasn't asked.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them...
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior. And you still, under the circumstances...
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from...
Banished?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but... Perhaps. But I can't just let her continue to...
They aren't your animancers.
Don't bother, old man. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. Now limp back to your giant house like a... We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west, by the works.
Another mouth to feed. Maybe we'll need to let Kai hunt more after all.
Yanlış mı gidiyorum lan? Yok. Tamam, oldu.
As I had planned. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Giatta.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego. I can think of one. He's an entitled little worm who can't...
You did challenge...
I know, but curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer.
I wish I could take credit for Giatta's stubbornness, but...
Thanks, old... At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long. Straight to business then. Like, when it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem. Much less act. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town. I hope so. Because Monto Pastor is in the workshop due west. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but you... And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Okay, Albilbo.
Research assistant.
Who knew? What if I wasn't a ranger? Of course. What would you do? Ado, welcome. But I'd make no harm.
Found the machine.
Oh. I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect it. Giada. What a loss. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research. Ha! A novel. What I need is a stronger... We can't make something out of nothing. I could use a large single block of Atra, but... Harvesting it is the... Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently... Indeed, but that well is almost dry. An Adragon's heart can hold... The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers said you may be able to retrieve it without violence, but... So, you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon. Still, Delmgan queens can be reasoned with, so, if you want... Do be careful. Emerald Stair is...
If you can convince her to hand it over, I'll be more than impressed.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, amico.
Allah'ım oyunun hata vermesin.
Oh, it's you.
Nereye bakacağım? Merak ettim. Bir sürü şeyler var lan. ...130 vuruyormuş, 349 vuruyormuş. Şimdi ayarlayacağım hepsini. Sokayım kara ağacına ya. Ağaç dalı. Bunlardan nasıl yok bende ya? Ya sabir, ya sabir. Mükemmel. Bu efsanevi ha. Tekelde menzilli. Bu çekiç gibi bir şey. Şunu bir fulleyek. Mükemmel. Efsanevi oldu. Ve şu var. Bakalım nasıl olacak. Merak ediyorum. Hangisi daha iyi? %30. %10 daha iyiymiş lan. Hançerimiz var, mükemmel. Bu da mükemmel. Ama bu daha güzel. Ama yükseltmek istiyorum. 105, 326. Kaç? 196. Ama güzel. Ana bunları yükseltebiliyorsun mu? Bunları yapıp ne yapıyorsun? Ha? Şimdi oldu bak. Nasıl kullanamıyoruz ya? İlker rüzgar kalp eti. Gel alev varmış. Ana bunları almadık mal gibi bak.
I want to consider not washing your clothes in safflower oil.
I hate to break it to you, but regular laundry is a common courtesy when you're traveling with a group.
Evet. Ulan sana zaman. Koyalım. Hem de içeri atalım. Hem de içeri atalım diyeceğim de. Hem de içeri git. Dursun.
No, it's fine. If you feel the need to wash your clothes, go right ahead. Just use some.
The Aedyr stirs. The bars stifle hollow faces. A hand of generosity. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence. Why are they? A new tongue. A harvest grows. The dead rise. What do they hope to set what has been broken? They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not? Aedyr sleeps across. They are not troubled by the loss of kith. The bitter tincture heals. We have learned much. Dream.
Şimdi hava bastık. Bunu buraya koydum. Bunu da buraya koydum. Alevlerin hayranı. Bakayım şimdi rengi değişti. Karakter yeteneklerden değiştirme var mı? Yok. Buradan büyü. Of harika. Çok iyi. Tamam.
It seems like the readings are stronger by battery.
Şimdi oldu işte. Aynı zamanda büyü de atacağız şimdi. Süper. Ama zaten uzakçıyız biz. Tüh. Başka da almadık yanımıza mal gibi. Neyse öğrenmiş olduk.
Take a moment, people. Part of me loves seeing nature reclaim these ruins. Another part, nature needs to calm itself. Trail goes through the ravine. Careful where you step. Here I go! Oh, you see that? The depths. Another win, but who's counting?
Yavaş.
Look at that. After you, old boy. Let's go. It's like nature's shaping these ruins into something. Like a shrine, but for who?
Welcome, visitor. It has been so long since one of your kind has walked in this grove. I mean one from the land. But why have you come here? A curious thing for Kith to want. It belonged to one who tended. Sickness changed them, as it has recently changed. It no longer recognized us as we had to stop them before their madness. But it is over now. All that our kind has no need for such it would cause us no pain. But wait. No. So many dead. So many of my kin are dead by your hand. I see. The one. Take it and go in peace.
I can't believe
Eyvallah
that
bro.
all. Now, let's get out of here before she notices my wood pistol grip.
Nasıl canlılarsın soruruz. Nerede o? Şurada.
There. That's Tom's old house. The place feels different without him. He left something behind for me. Help me look around.
One moment.
Tama painted that? I had no idea. So much here reminds me of Tama. I still can't imagine what he wanted me to find. Say, what? Yeah. Damn you. I carved this for him. I had no idea he'd... all this time. And he tells me like this, when he's long gone, leaving me with nothing. It would be if he just told. And we knew I trust...
Off.
You're dead. Tama.
Evet. Nerede o? Şuradan bunu bırakıyoruz. Ne alıyoruz? Tabancamız kalsın. Ateş topu güzel. Alevlerin hayranı da iyi. Cızbıt bir şeyler yapıyor. Bunu beğenmedim. Bunu geri al. Güzel. Tamam. Buradan. Eora. Ananın. Yaşayan çelik yığın. Tamam. Hadi gidelim.
Listen, Kai. I need you to stalk like a cat.
Bastık tava, envanter. Buraya bunu koydum. Buraya da çevirdik. Bunu verdim. Şimdi oldu işte baba. Yürü gidiyoruz. Şimdi yakın olsun. Neyse bunu kılıca çeviririz.
Even if we want to stop them, we may not be able to.
Welcome. I'm Valiant.
Welcome
It's
back.
The principle of the...
Ama kılıç istiyorum ya. Kılıç. Ama iki elle işte. Tek elle yavun. Hançer. Hançerle iyi biçeriz ama çat çat çat çat çat. Ver. O zaman bunu al. İstemiyorum. Bunu al, bunu al, bunu al. Ondan sonracıma alacak, alıyor. Olağanüstü hançeri kullanacağız. Tamam. Çevirdik. Olağanüstü hançeri koydum. Tamamdır.
You'll catch more flies with honey.
Are the Aedyrians the flies?
You know what I mean.
For an Aedyran, you're very resourceful. With any luck, I can tell you a great deal. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. No, not to worry, just test. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up one... All right. Let's try some word association. Chrysalis.
Sparkling nights aflame. An idea.
Hello? You still with me? No, we should stop. This is gone. Let's go over your soul has a fascinating internal structure. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold. What I see is something entangled about your soul. It's old, dark, and the stress of war can leave a mark on the soul. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. Between the two of us, she's on to something. The essence has been drained from the land. Exactly. And if I know essence, all I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have.
Keep looking, huh?
Evet.
I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about soul.
Yeri neredeymiş? Görevleri kapatalım. Canlandırma yöntemi. Harita. Işınlan baba. Oh. Evet dostlarım, videoyu burada sonlandırıyorum. Bir sonraki görevlerimizde görüşmek üzere. Şimdilik kendinize iyi bakın. Sağlıcakla kalın.